This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Let's talk a little bit about Steve Austin for a minute. He's often talked about how much he regrets turning heel. There's no doubt that he's a great worker both ways. But without his heel turn, probably not the top baby face. Did you prefer working Steve when he was the top heel and you were the top baby face, or when he was the top baby face and you were the top heel?
I actually liked working Steve when he was the heel.
Yeah.
He's so good at it. And, he led me through the matches and just took control. And, he was a great improviser. He knew how to kill time when we had to. He knew how to shorten time when we had to. He was a very underrated worker. People don't know how good he was in the ring because his character was so strong. He was the beer drinking, ass kicking, redneck, but in the ring, he was every bit as good. And I enjoyed working him when he was a heel. He led me through the matches. It was pretty incredible.
Well, as a reminder, this Invasion show we're talking about is one of the highest drawing pay-per-views in wrestling history. 770,000 buys makes it the most purchased WWF pay-per-view not named WrestleMania ever. That means it was bigger than all the Royal Rumbles and all the SummerSlams. And in hindsight, I think fans will continue to talk about this as a major what if. And I can't help but think, what if the finish of the main event was different? In hindsight, Kurt, what would you have done? If you could go back in time, rebook the finish of this 10-man tag, what does it look like?
Well, you know what? It's so hard because you don't know what the plans were from Vince. You don't know what he was trying to accomplish. Was he trying to make WCW a formidable company that would stand forever, or was he trying to do it temporarily? That all depends on what I would do in that match. So in other words, I'm not sure what Vince's plans were for the company. Obviously he changed his mind several times and didn't follow up on what he said he was going to do. So the match all depends on the direction they wanted to go with WCW. And I don't know which direction it was.
To me, it feels like you could have had a little bit of a story on your hands if you don't turn Austin right away. And I know they felt like they didn't have enough big names on the other side, but perhaps you turn on Austin and you go and join the alliance. I know in theory that doesn't make any sense.
That would have been more predictable.
Yeah.
Obviously I was a heel most of my career at that particular point. And, Austin was just, the biggest baby face of all time. So I think that Vince wanted to do something that would surprise the fans. And I'm pretty sure that was the reason why.
It just feels like you could have picked right back up where you left off and been like, well, Stephanie wooed me back over here or whatever.
Right.
And we're back to the races. But
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.